If I were chatting with someone who's around age 50 and thinking about retiring in about 15 years, there are three key things I'd encourage them to start considering now to help make that transition as smooth as possible. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Daniel Miller. I'm a financial advisor who helps families steward their wealth with purpose and generosity. Planning for retirement can oftentimes be overcomplicated and overwhelming. So, I'm going to walk you through the three biggest tips I would give to Gen X planning for retirement. First off, I'd bring up something called the Rule of 72. It's a pretty neat and easy way to picture how your money might grow over time. Here's how it works. You just take the number 72 and divide it by the annual rate of return you think you could achieve, and the answer you get gives you a rough idea of how many years it might take for your investment to double. So let's say you're aiming for about a 10% return each year. By using the Rule of 72, your investment could roughly double every 7 years. For instance, if you've saved up $500,000 by age 50, that could potentially grow to about $1 million around the time you turn 57, and possibly even $2 million by the time you turn 64. But it's important to remember these numbers are just ballpark examples. The real world isn't that predictable, and actual returns can be different. Usually, chasing higher returns means taking on more risk, so it's really important to sit down with a financial advisor. They can walk you through your options and use some cool tools like a Monte Carlo simulation to help you see what might be realistic based on your individual situation. Second, as you get closer to retirement, it's incredibly important to protect yourself and your financial future from unexpected bumps in the road. Think about it this way. The years leading up to retirement are usually when you're earning your highest income ever. Losing that income unexpectedly, whether through illness, injury, or some other unforeseen event, could significantly set back your retirement goals. That's where having the right life and disability insurance comes into play. Even if you feel secure because your kids are grown or you've paid off your debts, insurance can still play a crucial role in making sure you and your loved ones stay financially stable no matter what life throws your way. If your workplace offers insurance benefit, that's a good place to start, but you might also want to sit down with an independent insurance professional who can help you find coverage that perfectly matches your needs. Finally, let's talk about the fun stuff. What are you actually going to do when you retire? I've noticed that the happiest retirees aren't the ones who just stop working and suddenly have endless free time. They're the ones who've thoughtfully planned how they'll spend that time. Maybe you've spent years managing teams and running projects, and stepping completely away from that might be harder than you think. A great idea is to find ways to use those skills in retirement, like volunteering for nonprofits or joining boards and organizations that matter to you. If you're involved in your local church or community, retirement could also be the perfect time to dive deeper into volunteer work, mission trips, or even part-time ministry. You might even consider starting that side business or consulting firm that you've always dreamed about. The key is to start thinking now about what genuinely brings you joy and satisfaction, and gradually set things up so you can smoothly transition into those fulfilling activities once you retire. If you're looking for someone to help with your retirement planning, reach out to us using the link in the description, and I would be happy to walk through that with you. In the description, you can also find my LinkedIn where I post plenty of thoughts and tips for financial planning. Thanks for watching.